This is the FMS Super Cub PA 18, and it's just a fantastic RC airplane. I try to select which RC airplanes I like and which RC airplanes I keep based on a number of criteria. So one of them being, of course, that it has to fly really well. Another criteria I have is that it will, if it can handle grass fields. I mean, it's a really high scoring RC airplane in my list. And if you can just disassemble the RC airplane, put it back in the box, you can store it in a better way. If it's easy to assemble, if it's able, if it doesn't require anything special of you. And this RC airplane, I think, just fulfills almost all aspects of my criteria I have to purchase an RC airplane, because it's so easy to put together, quick connectors inside the wing halves. So you don't have to fiddle with any cables. It's also featured with flaps, LED lights. It does feature this super sturdy and durable landing gear, large wheels, and enough prop clearance to handle, I would say, that's really tall grass, and it flies so fantastic. So let's go outside and get this PA 18 up in the air again. It's a lovely morning, although a really gray sky. So chances are, if you have like a white wing, like this RC airplane, it will kind of disappear against the sky, and this one, well, it surely just become a little bit less visible. But I mean, this is a fantastic flying RC airplane. It's so rock steady, and it just has all the features that you want. Surely inverted flying is more or less just flying in the upright direction then. And I'm also a little bit surprised that this is a 1.7 meter wingspan RC airplane, and still it runs really good time then on a 4S 2200 milliamp battery. So I would class this RC airplane like in the same area then as for instance, the MAL M7 from E-flite, or if you have like the Tasman from X-fly, also at 1.5 meter. But I think out of all of these RC, this is the most solid one. I think that the MAL M7 comes really close. The advantage then of the MAL M7 is that it's a more beautiful looking RC airplane with really great LED light. And this one features LED light, but they are not really as elaborate as than on the MAL M7. This one is much easier to put together, in my opinion. You have the quick connectors for the wing halves, which is a fantastic feature, and I wish that the 1.3 meter Super Cub from FMS then would have the same feature. But I guess they just had to make something, couldn't take all the features from this one, because then maybe no one would purchase this 1.7. But this 1.7, in my opinion, flies much better than 1.3. The 1.3 flies like, more or less any other 1.3 high-wing RC airplane, but this one is just something else. And the super large bush wheels means that you can take off from almost any surface, even if you have like longer grass. And as you can see, I mean, the inverted flying, it's super rock steady. It's really an amazing RC airplane, this.
Time remaining 2 minutes.
So as this one is so good to fly inverted, I just like to bring this one inverted on many passes. So when it comes to inverted, I think this one flies just as good as, for instance, the Gloucester Gladiator from Durafly then, which is a fantastic inverted flying RC airplane. And the thing is, when you come to 1.5 and 1.7 meter wingspan, and maybe this goes for even wider wingspan RC airplanes, they become easier to fly than smaller RC airplanes because, I mean, first of all, I think that somehow the wing load becomes lighter on most RC airplanes, at least, and then they are much more visible, and they have this kind of more gentle behavior to them. So it's easier just to keep good control of them. And I'm flying mine then on 100% rate, 30% expo. You can really slow this round down with flaps. So I have like 30 seconds left on the time, and then I get this round down. It's been a really enjoyable flight. Just as every time I bring it to this one to the flying field, it's just a fantastic one, and surely one that I want to keep for a really long time.